There's a way to do it and a way not to do it. But the way you doing it, you don't realize it. Them have to poof them all out. Them never make it to do ganja. Reset it and resend it. Welcome to my video. This one called Time and Sequence. I want you to search for my video Invincible Reality. Understand? This right now is Time and Sequence. Understand? This is a video of time and sequence. And time and sequence are your age. When you're born, your first thing you do not know. But your mother and your father know. Understand? So you feed on your mother breast or you feed on the formula. And then you learn to walk. All those things is times and sequence. Then after that you grow up and you start to understand. And then you never know words, then you start to know words. Your mother taught you first, and then you take it to kindergarten, then high school, junior high school, college, university. I said something like this before, but when you check it now, we mature into adult, and when we mature into adult, we become reverse back to our baby age. I'm a Bob Marley say once a man, twice a child. But if you check the time, what you do with your life at that time, you will notice sometimes you waste it. And sometimes you have to go through a tribulation for you to understand certain levels. You know the saying, so a man never know himself till him back against the wall. But some people repeat the same back against the wall, and some only take one time. Someone tell me, say one mistake, that's all it takes for you to realize the situation. More than one of the same mistake, that's stupidity. You have to cut them off. That's where you're gonna get poof for. Understand? And the same thing goes time and sequence. If you keep smoking and drinking, you're destructive your own body. If you keep doing something and it's not good for your health, you're gonna destroy your own self. Understand? This is why you have levels. If you check the fruit tree, when you plant it, it takes time for it to like grow before it give you the fruit. And when you pick the fruit, you have time for you to eat the fruit. If you don't eat the fruit at a certain time or put it on the refrigerator and store it, it's gonna spoil. And in the note I wrote, I explained to you that you have to use time to better yourself and time to uplift yourself. Understand? Because if you check time and music, it's a period of time. If you missed a period, that's it. This is why some people who didn't make it to stardom, they produce, they write, and still work, because that sequence of time they shift. Understand? But this is the picture they set, because they control what the people see, what the people hear. So they paint a picture. When you're at a certain age, you have to get to that level. If you do not get to that level, you have to go to somewhere else. But what changed that time and sequence of stardom and music and acting is the internet. Understand? The internet can provide your own control, but then you have the hackers and the stealers and the government control. That if you could overweight that now, then you might reach somewhere, because most artists who trying to try, they will delete their pages, delete their music, or they just don't get no pay from it because they got 2 pages. You understand? So you got to know how to roll and how to market it your way. But it's still sequence, because if you go to studio, I am a musician, so I always talk from that side. You go to studio, you have to have a good lyrics. You have to think about what the fans gonna like, what kind of style they gonna like, what kind of sound, what kind of melody, because there's a guy out there in front of them and a woman. Understand? Capturing their minds. So how you gonna capture their mind? But it all comes with times and sequence. If you're billing, you notice things comes with numbers. 100 videos will make you be known. It's a secret, I'm telling you. 100 songs, you cross the border. Yeah, numbers. Everything is times and sequence. Anything you do over 100, it change. Either it disrupt you or it uplift you. This is why you gotta watch what you do in many. Understand? Because if you do smoking cigarette all the time, and smoking weed, or taking ecstasy and snorting, it gonna mess your brain up. When you do it over 100 times, it's gonna have an effect, bro. Believe me. But if you do something positive more than 100 times, you will get a lift for it. Understand? You will get a lift. You will get a different understanding. You will see how people think of you. This is if you're applying something to the people. Any company lasts more than 100 days or 100 years. They have kind of the sequence of control, sequence of what you like, sequence of what you to keep buying from them, and sequence of products. Understand? This is why some people put out products, and when they put them out, it don't work. Understand? He come at the wrong time. Have you ever noticed Christmas season? It's a sequence of time. I'm trying to show you so they're doing it. Christmas season, you see Christmas product come. You see TV commercial, and then you have sequence here, what they call it, Valentine's. You see the sequence they all their store painted like that. Understand? And then you got sequence here, birthday, and the time for it. And then when after a while you're not around, it just boom. But have you ever checked the sequence of love? At what time you find love? Understand? At what time you think is right for it? It's only you could see that for yourself, and only you could keep it. But people do not have. This is the sequence. This is the time for it. Understand? If you check springtime, you will notice the birds they pulling nests. They're pulling straw because they know when to have sex. As January comes around, I said this before, you see they're pulling straw and building their nest. You see a lot of mating happen at January. Understand? Every year. The sequence. And I told you about the sun. The sun also do the same. When it's summertime, it shifts to summertime. When it's wintertime, it shifts back to wintertime. And it also rise and reverse and forward. And I show you cameras that it did. You just gotta pay attention to what I'm showing you. Understand? And I'm waiting to show you what it do for summer. And we're getting there summer, because right now we're in springtime, but they still say we're still in winter. Understand? But I see grass springing, so I'm saying you have it all wrong. Because once it starts to spring and the leaves start to put on the tree, we are in springtime. Understand that? So it's all come back down to the sequence. But the people that research the earth, they need to research it, because a lot of things that they're telling the people is not so. Those sequences off, those timing up they tell us is off. But the galaxy is stay the same, but it shift. Understand? And it repeat. Just like sperm going to vagina, baby born. Understand? Then after a while the baby grow up and they be like me, and they have to go somewhere else. If you check the sequence between the nest and the bird, when the mother go out hunt and choke the food inside of the young, and then after a while the mother knock it away. After when the mother sees that they're ready, they knock it them and they fight with them and then push them away. If you check the human do the same. After a while, your mother wants you gone, your brother wants you gone, everybody wanted their space, man. That's what human sequence of time. And you run out from one of them. But then you have some who can trust of the situation, and they do not argue or get frustrated of your behavior. You understand? This is why you have to rely on family, because this family is the only thing you have, man. The sequence of family, brothers and sisters is forever. You understand? And your mother and your father sequences is forever. They're going to always put their mind in your mind. It's up to you now to develop another mind of yours to continue teach it to your children. And if you check family tradition sequence, it passed down. Mother was a singer, the daughter become a singer. Father was a playing instrument, the son come every rap, sing, write. It's in the blood, so it's gonna continue down to it. If you check bloodline sequence, you will see powers in it. You will see leaders in it. You will see famed people. You will see some never get it. Have you checked Bruce Lee family? That was a powerful sequence, and you see what they did to that family. They wiped them out, man. Understand? But only out of the public house, you have to understand the sequencing of eternal life to understand that sequence. Understand? Yeah, but life is sequencing. Everything you see is time. Everything. If you want a job, you have to fill out application or get a resume. Time. You might try here, they're not giving it to you there, but you're over here, you get it at the time. If you're on the job and not doing nothing with your money, there's a time come the company might shut down or you might get fired, and then you're back to stage one. Time. This is why when you're in the money, you have to make preparations. So one day, if you do not have the job, you could fall on something. This is why you have to invest a dollar, buy shares, buy money in other country. You understand? Buy some exchange, invest when you're working. But it might help you. You say you gotta try to put the little dollar somewhere it could work. But if you check the sequence of shares, right, you might buy a stocks for $1, right? And through my 5 years run off, somebody might put a big money in the company. That $1, say for example, you own 5,000 of them, right? And you buy them for $1, and somebody comes and put 196 trillion in that company, and the shares go up to $55. You know how much money you hold it? But it's all come back down to sequence and who wanna took that level. And then you have to check the paperwork and the taxes. Man, but life throw all type of sequence at you. It throw lock up at you. It throw fight at you. It throw up homeless at you. It throw arguments at you. Some crash, broken bones, and lose, win, children going against you, death. That's what the sequence of life is. So once you understand that level, if that happen, you just say, oh, you just hold your cool. If love comes, you say, oh, another, I deal with this before. You understand? And this is why you have sequence of stealers, robbers and thieves. You just gotta know this is how the world run, and nature show it in the wolf and the fox and the lions and the dog. You just gotta be careful and live. You understand? I remember, man, they forget entertainment, but the way they do it, it's not the way to do it, but they don't realize it. So they're gonna poof them all. They never make it to gun job. We set it and we send it. I'm kinda off at that one. Anyway, peace.